The big story is this. We've got this upper level low. It is not tropical yet, but it's moving over warm water where it will meander and eventually lollygag west. And it's expected over warm water for several days to then develop into a subtropical or even potentially a tropical system, a fully tropical system. 50% chance of that happening, which is in National Hurricane Center language. They put that blob out. That's the National Hurricane Center product. That means there's a medium chance. In other words, the chance is going up. And you look at those trends. And in fact, this is the Fox model. You can only see this here on Fox 35. This is our exclusive model, and it does a terrific job on forecasting the formation of these things. So by Sunday night, it's forecasting a closed low, which then will start tracking west and could become a subtropical storm at this point. Either way, you're talking about a lot of wind. Subtropical storms, by the way, tend to be geographically larger in their wind field. And so with high pressure to the north, a strong high off of New England, and low pressure down here, either way, we get wind. So it doesn't really matter where the center of this goes. And if you learn that from Ian, that it doesn't matter where the center of this thing goes. I mean, the effects are widespread. I mean, a couple hundred miles northwest, we're going to be seeing a northeast wind off the water. And that's going to result in higher than normal tides and the wave action going up with the rip current risk going way up this weekend. In fact, at the beaches tomorrow, 5 to 6 foot waves will be commonplace. By Sunday, the wave action becomes more like 10 to 12 feet offshore, and then a couple sets making it onshore. And then by the middle of next week, we could easily see waves of 12 feet plus with seas out there of over 20 feet. So there's a lot of what ifs with this thing. Where is it going? Well, one of the computer models, the GFS American model, does indeed develop this system and then tracks it west as a tropical system, a fully tropical system. This one, in fact, forms it into a strong tropical storm or a minimal hurricane, making a potential landfall somewhere in Florida. Remember, it's impossible to say where at this point, round about Wednesday night into Thursday. The reason it's impossible to say is because it hasn't formed yet. If it forms farther north, it'll track farther north. If it forms farther south, it'll track farther south. It hasn't formed yet, so we don't know. But that said, here's a look at the impacts. Gusts up to 40 miles an hour, at the very least, at the coast next week. The timing of this, between Tuesday and Friday. It'll be a kind of a long duration event with big waves all the while, leading to beach erosion, thanks in part to astronomically high tides. Tuesday is a full moon, and the dunes were already damaged by Ian in late September, and a lot of them have not been rebuilt. So it's kind of open season with the wave action and the higher than normal tides causing some issues. That's why Volusia and Flagler County officials have been sending out warnings to residents in the zone of flooding from ocean levels rising. We turn the clocks back an hour Saturday night, and then looking ahead, it's impact days from Election Day right through Friday with all that weather rolling in.